Hey guys, it's Mountain Prepper, and this is going to be another installment in the Prepper's Log series. And what I'm doing this one on is ammunition, okay? And what this is my ammunition stockpile. And I know compared to a lot of people's, this isn't much, but all this ammunition that you see here, I have acquired. Besides a couple boxes of the 12 gauge, I have acquired in the last month and a half. Okay, now the way I did this is I did it by using a here and there method. When I would go to the grocery store, to Walmart to get supplies for my business or whatever, I would pick up just a box of shells, and I just kind of did that. And when you run your own business, you're going after supplies all the time. So, I'm at Walmart probably 4 nights a week. So, $5 here, $10 there, whatever. And this is what I've been able to get here in the last month and a half. And I'll go through it here real quick and show you what I've got. And if you remember, if you've seen my earlier videos, this is kind of what I've been concentrating on, the protection side of the survival triangle, because I really didn't have anything. I've kind of got the food and water stockpile thing going pretty smoothly now. And I've got my get home bag. If you saw that video, I've got it pretty much in order, although I do have some stuff I've added to that. And I'm kind of focusing now on the protection side, because I really didn't have much at all. And so let me show you some of the stuff that I've been able to kind of stockpile here in the last month and a half. 12 gauge, I've got 150 rounds of the 4 or 6 shot, just regular shot shell ammunition. I've got 35 rounds of the 1 ounce rifled slug, which I know I need to get some more of this. I'm looking at, I want to have at least 150 rounds of this. I've got 300 rounds of 9mm. Now, the reason I have so much 9mm is because, if you recall, I was looking at getting a 9mm carbine. And the reason for that is because I have a 9mm pistol, and I wanted something interchangeable. And I was looking at the High Point 995 TS. I got a lot of comments about that weapon. A lot of people said it was junk, and so I kind of did some more research, and I actually decided to go with the Kel-Tec sub 2000 chambered in 9mm. And the reason for that is because it takes Glock magazines, and you can get 33 round magazines to fit the Kel-Tec sub 2000, and so that was a big selling point for me, 33 round capacity. So I decided to go with the Kel-Tec sub 2000, and so now I have a pistol and a carbine that shoots the same ammunition. And I'm seriously thinking about laying the money down to get a Glock, because of the interchangeable magazine option. I really like that. I'm a big fan of the KISS system, the Keep It Simple Stupid system, and anything that's interchangeable is for me is good, and I'm really thinking about doing that. Now, over here, I've got 120 rounds of the 7.62 by 39. I need to get a bunch more of that. I'd like to have at least 1,500 to 2,000 rounds of that. And the problem with this ammunition, the 7.62 by 39 and the 9mm, is it's hard to kind of stockpile that because I'm shooting it. I'm training myself with firearms, and I want to get as much range time as I can, and so I haven't really stockpiled as much of this and the 9mm as I'd like. But I'm working on it. Like I said, it's only been a month and a half, so I think I'm doing all right. And this, finally, this is the Federal 22 long rifle. And again, this is from Walmart as well. There you can see it. Nothing fancy. It's rimfire, of course. But this is 550 rounds, 22 long rifle, for 17 bucks. So, and you know, another thing, a lot of people, you know, you watch videos on YouTube, you don't see a lot, but I'm a big proponent of everybody should have a 22 rifle. I don't care if you have an AK or an AR or whatever you have, SKS, whatever. I think everybody needs to have a 22 in their house. For one thing, it's perfect for hunting small game if you have to do that. Rabbits, birds, squirrels, whatever. It's perfect for that. And also, in a FUBAR situation, if you have to teach someone how to shoot that's never shot a firearm before, never fired a firearm, nothing's better than a 22. You know, there's no recoil. You can teach gun safety, and you know, you don't have to really worry too much about it. And to me, the 22 is a perfect firearm. You know, you're not going to use it much for defensive purposes or whatever, but for just about anything else, it's a perfect firearm. So Mountain Prepper says, if you don't have a 22 in your arsenal, go out and get one. And preferably, if you get one, try to get a semi-auto. There's a few different kinds out there, and you can get them fairly cheap. But you know, if you get a semi-auto, it's good for training, and you know, I think you're kind of lost without one. So there it is, guys. That's the ammo stockpile as of today, which is October the 21st, 2010. And you know, I'm just working on a little bit at a time. I'm trying to throw everything in there. I'm not trying to just do all food and water or all you know, protection or all whatever. I'm trying to do a little bit at a time. It's getting close to winter time too, so another thing you guys might want to think about, start stockpiling some cold weather gear, blankets and hoodies and beanies and extra socks and gloves and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to start working on that here in the next couple weeks. I had a little stockpile going, and I went to the laundromat the other day, and well, the other night when I was done with work, and I didn't get in there till about 3 o'clock in the morning, and this homeless guy came in, and you know, obviously I live in the mountains, so it gets really cold here at night, and it was freezing outside. I mean, it was in the 40s, low 40s, and the guy came in, and he had on a t-shirt, and you know, he was freezing, and he came in the laundromat, and there's a 24-hour laundromat, and anyway, I had some stuff, you know, some cold weather gear that I'd got at Goodwill and other places, and stuff I was stockpiling for my preps, and I had it at the laundromat washing it, and the guy came in, and we started talking, and he was a really nice guy, and I asked him if he was outdoors, and he said he was, and I felt sorry for him, and I gave him all my cold weather gear, so I've got to start all over again with that. But you know, that's one guy that's on the street that's got warm clothes. So anyway, be thinking about that and start preparing for that. But again, as I say, there's my humble ammo stockpile that I've got, month and a half's worth of work. And leave me comments, questions, whatever. I appreciate you guys watching the videos, and I'll see you next time. Remember, mountaineers are always free.